This is the Pixel Fold 2, or as Google would like to call it, the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, because we skipped all the other numbers. But this is going to be the porcelain unboxing / hands-on. This is going to be a complete first hands-on for me, because I have not touched the Pixel Fold yet. Ooh. Alrighty, safe. Okay, so when you unbox, you're first presented with the phone, and it looks, wow, it feels very, very thin with the big camera bump. You know, I wouldn't have mind, well, we'll see in a bit, because, you know, you're getting a nice phone, a nice foldable with some decrease in camera specs. I don't know why Google just couldn't give us all of it. Well, they claim it's because the phone was too thin to achieve all the pro specs that you're supposed to get. But anyways, let's get this guy unwrapped. And released. And there you go. Pixel Fold Pro 9. Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Really, Google? Couldn't pick? Wow. This is pretty nice. I could get used to this. Huh. Alright. Let's try to fold it. So it's very stiff. It's very easy to open. Just a little harder to close, maybe. Alright, the crease is right there. And it's pretty, like, it's barely noticeable. Phone's not on yet, but as you can see with the light over there, you can kind of see right there. This is pretty nice. Alright, in the front, I don't see the bezel yet. Well, you can kind of see a little bit of the bezel right there. But let's go ahead and power it on. There's no need to linger. Nothing broken yet, so that's good, I think. I don't think I see anything broken on it. Let's see. It is very well built. Like, it feels like a premium phone. It does not. The renders don't do it justice. Oops. Look at that. Wow, I like the smooth transition. It's gonna take some time to get used to unfolding, but wow. It's nice. And I love the clap. Very nice. Whoa, look at that. Wow. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up. I don't think you need to be bored with that. It's kind of hard to fold. This is my first fold, so forgive me if I'm doing anything wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and set it up, and then we'll go through it to see what might be different. One cool thing to note while setting up the phone is when it transfers everything, it will also transfer your watch for you. Oh, excuse me there. All right, and it says continue. Look at that. A little bit less work to do once. Let's open a Play Store and then see if we can split the screen. So you have to tap split screen and then like that. Look at that. That is so useful. Now here you can readjust to. So let's see, can I readjust like that? Wow. That is gonna be fun. So grab and readjust. Transfer is complete for the watch. So I think I'm good to go. Accept the terms and conditions. These are all the boring stuff, so I'm just gonna skip right through. Oh, I could get used to this. Okay, and with that nice ding, the watches. Welcome to the Pixel Fold. This is pretty awesome. I'm trying to get used to it, so it takes some time. What happens when, one thing I wanted to know, was what happens when you open the screen. Like how does the home screen affect itself? And it looks like what happens is that your second page for your home screen pops up on the right side. So I don't know how to feel about it. I guess I don't mind it. There's nothing, it's just something you got to get used to, I guess. It's very snappy. Of course, this is 120 hertz display, but in order to make sure it's actually the full 120 hertz, you might need to go into your settings and let's see, smooth display set is already set for here, so we're good with that. All the apps are coming through. I have my PPI set to very tiny, that's why it looks the way it does. This looks pretty good. There's a lot, I don't really know what else to say, but let's just leave this as just the first impressions. So there you go, that's how thin it is. It's not even as thick as my finger, which is so cool. Look at that. When it's closed, you're left with a pretty decent chunk. It's a little heavier than a normal phone, I believe, but it doesn't really feel like it on the use, so I can just use this with one hand as always. Now the facial recognition I hear is a lot better now. I don't know if it can see me. Can you see me? Okay, let's turn it off, bring it up, look at me. And it's unlocked. That's awesome. So that seems to work pretty well. It was very quick to set up the facial unlock, face unlock or whatever they call it. Let's see, what else is new? Well, we can play a little bit with the camera because that's new. So if we open up the camera, that is a very nice canvas to use for that. One feature I was very, very interested in was the, oh, that's the rear. Let's see, where is it? Dual screen mode is that. That's not what I need though. I don't see the other option. Maybe I need to do something else. Where's the made you look? Yeah, I'm not sure how to get to that, but I'll figure that out later. There's the rear camera selfie. So when you do that, it switches off the front screen and brings that up. So you can kind of get a picture of yourself. That's pretty cool. And look at that. We're taking this video on the Pixel 7 Pro, which will be returned. Or not returned. I'm trading that in. So how do you go back? Oh, I guess we'll just switch into settings. Huh, I don't know how to switch out of that once you do that. But look at that. This is, oh, I might need to register another finger after all. So, looks pretty good so far. Camera looks great. The downside to this compared to the Pixel 9 Pro is that the front camera here on the outer screen is only 10.5 megapixels compared to the, I believe it was 48 megapixels that they did for the new Pros. This camera up front is more in comparison of the Pixel 9, so not really a Pro if the Pros are set to do that. And during this setup, the phone is a bit warm, but it doesn't seem as warm as my Pixel 7 Pro got. The back here is a matte glass finish, so it's very nice and smooth. I don't think you'll be having any fingerprints on here in the likely future. I have a case coming in for this, so that's going to be nice. This is a bit glossy, but I don't think it's fully glossy. It's sort of like a hazy look for the hinge. The screen, I honestly have not even noticed the bezels since coming in. That was one of my worries, that I would not be a fan of the bezels, but I don't seem as worried at all. I haven't even noticed it. I've heard that when you open it and you're watching a video, so let's go ahead and do that. Open. Gonna need to get used to that fingerprint sensor. Let's see, YouTube. I've heard that because the speakers are on each side, so you'd have to hold it like this, I believe. They fire on each side, so you kind of get a better stereo setup. It feels, well, this is interesting. It actually feels better holding it in a landscape form, even though I'm pretty sure it's almost a square display. So let's get a little bit of a clear value. That is, sounds pretty
now,
good.
I'm seeing this question a lot.
Speakers,
will
pretty
mortgage
nice.
interest rates go down? And the answer is yes. Yes, they will. But
Oh,
by
there you
how
have
much?
it. Mortgage interest rates will go down. Seems pretty nice. Oh, hold on. Let's do something else here.
But by how much? How much in 2024?
So it kind of comes all the way to the
So of course,
middle, and I think you can zoom in like that. But the interesting part, let's pause that real quick. The interesting part is that I think because the camera bar up here, it doesn't go all the way up. So even though you've got a full screen real estate, Google's kind of, there you go. You can zoom in. So that's pretty nice. Oh, and it tells you how much you're zoomed in on this. Interesting. So I don't feel, I've forgotten about the crease completely. This is all coming from a person with the Fold for the first time, so there may be some things I don't know. I'm gonna have to get used to the keyboard too. I kind of understand why this exists now, because I'd been seeing it on my tablet and was not really a fan of it, but it's making sense now. I guess most of the ideas, the things that Google has been doing, has been coming from the Fold phones mainly. Seems there's some enhanced privacy stuff going on there. I might have to increase the display size because these are small. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I set it to the lowest because I usually always set my display to the lowest, but it might not work out as much. Oops. All right, so may have to increase the font. Well, we'll see. I kind of like it small too. So that's something we're gonna get used to. Now for the screensaver, I just noticed that looks pretty interesting. It's got colors, it's got a customized option. I guess if you wanna have a screensaver, I don't really need that. So I'm just gonna step out of that. So far, I'm really enjoying it. It's incredibly light. This is a shock for me. It's a very light phone. Everything just seems very smooth. My phone is probably not capturing this very well. I need a better camera, but yeah, this is the Pixel, and my lighting is a bit off today. But this is the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. I'm gonna get that one day. Let's just all agree to call it the Pixel Fold 2 and move on with it. But yeah, if you want to know more about this, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna post more videos later. I did camera. I don't know what else to do for now, but this is just a first impression, so it's run on for too long. But yeah, let me know in the comments what else you want to see about this, and I will get it out to you. I'm really excited about this one. I'll get some photos shot outside so we can do some camera comparisons. Maybe I'll do a camera comparison with the Pixel 7 Pro to see if we fare off at all. Because for me, it's not that big of a difference coming from the 7, but maybe people with the 8 might see more of a difference. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe and like for more videos.